The story behind the logo, the GenisX Fitness logo. So I don't know if everybody knows that the diamond is not just a diamond, it actually has my initials, TM. John Trayvon is the one that did my logo. He's an amazing designer, artist, and he came up with the logo after sitting with me and talking, and we did our story, and we sat there for a while. We met, it was literally like 5 minutes, and we discussed my story and the meaning behind what GenisX Fitness was. And next thing I know, he was taking notes and my logo was completely designed. And all of my ideas and all of his ideas intertwined and became one. Diamonds are the hardest natural substance, and it takes pressure to make diamonds. So the diamond is representative of pressure, beauty. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are beautiful. And diamonds are strong. And all of those things represent GenisX Fitness. It's also representative of me and who I am and what my brand is and what I want GenisX Fitness to represent. So that is the story behind the diamond. GenisX Fitness is for everyone. It's, all inclusive, but my main target is women. I think it's because of my story and who I am and what I've gone through and things that I've represent. I went through a divorce. I went through some, just some different trials and tribulations, and that led up to me wanting to make a decision to change my life. I got to the point where I was at my heaviest weight. It was about 2014 after my grandfather passed away. I was my heaviest weight, and I did not like how I looked in my pictures at all. I was like, I got a double chin, I got a muffin top, I got stuff hanging out of places it shouldn't be hanging out of. I'm not with it. So, everybody's like, oh, you look fine, you're not fat, you look okay, because I'm tall in the way that I carry my body weight, but I wasn't comfortable. So I had to make a decision for me to make a change, and I decided I was going to start exercising and watching what I was eating. So in the process of all of that, I began to do it, and I made sure that was the first thing that I did when I came home. I'm not a morning workout person. I'm an evening workout person. I don't like to do anything early in the morning, but have my coffee and go to work and the things that I have to do. So for me, I would make sure that as soon as I got home, before I did anything else, I would make sure the kids' dinner was cooking, make sure it was already done. I would put my workout clothes on, and I would start my exercise and my workout. And I would not let anybody interrupt me until I was done. Why? Yes, I had to be selfish, but I had to be selfish because if I wasn't selfish, I was not going to make time for myself. And so that is part of my goal and my target of women. We often put ourselves on the back burner. We often forget about ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves. We neglect ourselves, our health, our beauty, things like that, things that we need to make sure that we are okay, because we're mothers, we're wives, some of us are single mothers, we're career women, we're entrepreneurs. We have so many things going on, and it's so easy to forget about ourselves. So we have to make sure that we put ourselves on the list at all times. GenisX Fitness, I am trying to help women get back to loving themselves, to taking care of themselves, to putting themselves on the list. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be good for anybody else. So that is kind of how things just kind of transpired. I began to exercise. I went through a divorce. I went through some different things, and exercise became therapeutic for me. As a nurse, I know that exercise releases positive endorphins and, serotonin and dopamine and things like that. Those are natural antidepressants. So instead of going to the doctor or going to ask for medication or going through things like that when I was feeling depressed, I would exercise, and I would always feel better. And so it turned into something that was a lifestyle. It was something that was therapeutic for me. It wasn't just about losing the weight to look good. It was about I felt so much better. I slept so much better. I thought so much better. I was able to perform so much better in all areas of my life. So it became a part of me. And it just kind of transpired into people were noticing. I would post my pictures. I had, a private group a couple years, actually 4 years ago, that I started on Facebook. And I had my family members and just a few friends on there. And we would post our selfies. We would post our menus and things that we ate and what we did for our workouts. And it really just was something that we did amongst ourselves. So I didn't even realize until I looked back that this was something that was already being birthed in me. I had no clue that this was going to happen. And so people began to ask me, oh, what are you doing? You're exercising. You look so good. Oh my goodness, what are you doing? I need to work out with you. And then I realized they don't need a workout partner. Somebody needs some direction. And I was able to lose, I'm down 55 pounds. I did not get anybody to train me. I didn't get, at first I didn't have a gym membership. I did it at home. I did what I had to do. When I couldn't afford one, I would come home and I would go walking, or I would go running, or I would go and do a workout video. Whatever it was, I made sure it was a part of my daily routine. And it just kind of turned into something where I ended up teaching myself. And being a nurse and having a medical background about nutrition in the human body, it was an advantage for me. But I realized that everything that I went through and my whole entire journey and all the heartache and all the pain that I went through and all the things that I did to cope with that pain, and including the exercising and just putting myself first on the list, turned into me wanting to give back to other women to help women do that for themselves. That is what TMX Fitness is about. It's not just about working out. It's not just about losing weight so that you can have your bikini or your summer 18 body. It's about putting yourself first on the list. It's about loving yourself. It's about knowing that no matter what's going on around you, you are strong, you are powerful, you are courageous, you are a queen. I'm all about bringing the queens back. I represent the queens because I am one. And I want every woman to feel that way too. That is TMX Fitness.